Greetings everyone, it's Brad here. I hope you're having a fantastic day. We are back with Extermination. Christ, I can't remember the name of the game. We are braving the Arctic outdoors. As you can see, it is cold, it is windy. And the first thing we're going to need to do is... the first thing we need to do is get ourselves an Arctic parka. So we can kind of see... This is the rest of the facility, basically. At least the outside of the facility. Not too what. I should probably explain the maps a bit better, but oh well. Here we go. There's our Arctic parka. I should probably wear that at all times, but never mind. And a crowbar. So, water filtration plant that supplies water to the compound is accessible from ground level through special Arctic region manholes. These manholes are normally operated by commands at the computer, but during a disaster, basically, they are electronically operated, but just use a crowbar. Now, I'm trying to remember if we actually do need to go down here now. Oh, I don't remember. This feels a bit well, might as well head down. I thought we did some stuff outside before we went down. Unless this doesn't take me to where I think it takes me. Ah, no, I think there's a locked door here. Well, there's a flesh wall. But don't worry, we'll just sort of slide through this vent. Yeah, I'll give Dennis this. He is not scared to crawl into weird vents. And we're kind of very fortunate that the bugs don't just crawl around the vents. That's some flamethrower fuel. A weapon we will probably never use because I probably talk about this quite often when talking about like weapons and particularly flamethrowers in games. I always find them so like kind of useless. My experience tends to come from the Alien vs Predator games, where the flamethrower, yes, you'll set them on fire, yes, they will die from it, but they'll also still be charging you whilst on fire. It just... It's one thing to have sort of angry oh yes, card reader B. I do not have card B yet. It's one thing to have angry xenomorphs coming after you. It's another thing to have angry xenomorphs on fire. So yeah, these mines, what we can do is we can just knife the wire, and then they won't blow up in your face. So I was right. We will come back to this area because I'm going to come back here for reasons. Incidentally, not plot-related reasons, because to a certain extent there are some hidden there are some hidden things in this game, from collectibles to, we will get part of what we're looking for shortly. I say that, it's not going to be terribly useful. At least it's never been useful in any of my playthroughs. The other thing I will take note of, the time on my save files. So when you play through this game, if you're speed running it, one of the things that you end up doing is you end up just skipping all the cutscenes because they're kind of unnecessary to watch. You don't need to watch the cutscenes, particularly on a speed run. Plus, it actually saves time. The time on this game, the timer for your save includes time. Hey, dog tag. Includes time spent in the cutscenes. And we do go over here, yeah. That thing I killed a moment ago managed to damage the insulation on my suit with its last flailing grasp. Jesus, it's freaking cold, making my fingers numb. Damn it. Damn. Somebody, anyone who finds the snow, attach a battery onto this detonator for me. I'm done for.
A frozen corpse. This is
First
Lieutenant Matt Shugart? He's holding a battery-operated detonator. What was he planning to do with this?
Well, we can plug some battery into it and find out, I think. So what we want to do is just sort of... I think if we're on the ladder, we won't actually take any damage from it. I think the usual expectation is...
Oh no, the steel tower!
I mean, I'm nowhere near it because I think the expectation is you will go down... Ow. Okay, I still took damage. Oh, and now I'm down here. Well, that was kind of pointless. Game just warps me over there. Okay, because I want to be over here because there's a some items over here. There's also a sentry gun we've got to be careful of. Flamethrower fuel. Getting lots of getting plenty of the flamethrower fuel. Much harder to say than you think it is. You know what, let's just run in, grab this. That is a booster type B. And I don't think, no, there's nothing else there. It's a poorly placed gun turret because it just does nothing. That's the building where Travis Miller was his name, I think. Either way. We'll run across the collapsed tower into the next portion of the base.
That didn't sound too
good. I'm sorry. Brilliant. Fantastic. A+ delivery there, buddy. Yeah, so this is actually... we've got to be careful here because, yes, as we kind of indicated, that doesn't sound very good. And it really isn't good. When I first played through this, you can see it there. When I first played through this, I wasted so many healing items trying to deal with these things. Here we go, the missile launcher. We'll get into that in a second. I wasted so much time and energy trying to deal with these dog-like beasts. Message for team, red light. To get to the ground facility, building B, go through the water filtration plant. The route is strategically sealed. Brilliant. Anyway. Yeah, we're not going to fight these giant dog things because they take far too many bullets to take out. And again, when I first played through this, I literally wasted like a whole load of healing items trying to kill them. And we could just run past them. Which will generally be like... That is my attitude for a lot of this game. Is just don't worry about fighting everything. But anyway, the missile launcher, yes. So the missile launcher is a weapon that we'll get. Basically, there are 3 parts to it, scattered around the base. Another one is in that area we were in earlier, behind. Let's just cut this because I don't have to deal with gun turrets. Frozen body of a recon member, completely disfigured. Did it say? Yeah, completely disfigured. And we'll just go into here. And then we'll take off our winter parka because you might as well keep it on. After you climb down to the water filtration plant, proceed through the water reserve. There should be a door that is flooded. Find a way to drain the water and open the path. On our way through there, we took into custody a man claiming to be the commanding officer of Fort Stewart. He must remain inside in order to control the floodgate for the water filtration plant. Ditter is guarding him, so as soon as you catch up with Ditter, give him a hand. At any rate, look for the drain valve. Is that clear? So basically, we're kind of getting our mission, kind of getting a bit of a mission brief as we're kind of going through. on my speed run, I would be finished in about 40 minutes from now, which is kind of mad to think. But that's not factoring in all of the cutscenes that I would have skipped, because there's quite a few cutscenes, there's quite a lot of dialogue. Look at that gun just hovering off my back. Beautiful.
So, this is the water filtration plant.
I'm joking. This game was released in
water
like early 2000. Like, I think it's 2001. It's like, you know, we're still very much in that the early days of 3D. Yeah, so we can sort of shimmy our way along here. And climb up. That was a little risky. I probably shouldn't have done that, but never mind. It's just... Oh, hang on a minute. There was a thing there. Probably a dog tag. So the dog tags are like a kind of a collectible. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, the water does weird things here. Oh yeah, jammy sod. And we'll get into why the water does weird things in probably... It's going to take a while before we kind of talk about that. But anyway, yeah, the dog tags. As far as... There's like 15 in the game, and there's... The only benefit to it is, as far as I'm aware, it could be very wrong, is it doesn't impact the ending. Oh, hang on.
You'll never open the floodgate.
Not without my help. Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no, he opened the floodgate!
What have we done?
I mean, you didn't do anything, but you were kind of slapped by a big old monstery thing. So you would have noticed as well, it went to go drink from the water. That's going to become important in a little while. But anyway, let's just sort of shimmy our way around. Oh. I'm surprised you haven't been killed yet, but that's just me.
Who are you?
Sergeant Dennis Riley, U.S. Marine Special Forces Recon.
Is that so? So the Pentagon sends in the Marines instead of the Army. I see. I'm Carl Morris, the commanding officer of Fort Stewart. Well, on paper anyway.
Oh, you're the guy we were
What
told to
the hell was that
protect.
thing? What's going on in this facility?
Didn't they tell you anything?
No! Everyone keeps asking me that.
Tell me what the hell's happened here.
Look, I'm just a liaison with the boys back home. I don't know any details about the research.
Research? On what?
On that thing over there.
A man named Falcon has full control over the project.
Falcon!
He's the one who's really in charge of this research facility.
Vulcan?
The only thing I know is there's something special about some of the water in this place. Of course, you can't tell just by looking at it.
What do you mean?
Some of that water was spread over the facility. It's too late now. I'm dead. This is the place
okay.
where the end of mankind begins.
Hey! Hang on! Tell me about the water!
But
Damn.
anyway, yes, so we got a big old Ah, Jesus. I forgot about you guys. Ah! Come on. Yeah, they also come in bat form. I should have mentioned that. Draining the water reserve. Yeah, so we're just gonna... There we go. Alright, let's do this, because that will allow us to open...
The water's draining.
Yeah, that basically allows us to
Now I
open...
can get to building B.
Yeah, allow us to get to building B. Because there's a pressure door, I think it was. But one of the things we are going to do whilst we're here, just because it's going to make our life a little bit easier, sort of, in the future. This guy here, let's just... And this bat. Come on. Oh, come on. How many bullets does it take to take one of you guys out? Quite a few by the looks of things. I mean, the other one I did knife once. There we go. Come on. There we go, gotcha. Yeah, these... So you would notice that these, like, creatures, they'll, You know what, let's change my, not the map. Database. SP. We want the scope selector. And we want... No, wait, no. We want... Oh, no, wait, I do have that one on. So I can zoom in. Can I zoom in? Which one do I have equipped? I don't actually know. Apparently I do. I really have no clue. Anyway. So what we're going to do is we're just going to, like, shoot this thing from here. Because we can. Now, he does have a glowing sort of shoot me here, like, this is my weak point area. You notice he's got, like, a yellow growth on it. There we go, he's dead. And we've got 30 odd bullets left. Probably enough to help us through. We've killed him just because when we get to that side later on, he'll be gone. Like the little bugs, I believe the little bugs keep respawning, but some of the larger enemies... Oh, ow, I hurt my knees. Some of the larger enemies don't respawn. I think there is... I want to say there's more bullets down here. Hey, there is. Excellent. Let's give me an extra 30 bullets. That will help me if I encounter any more bats. At least until we get to the next, like, waypoint, if you will. Oh, hello. That's another item. Let's grab this. A recovery item. Excellent. Oh, come on. Now, one of the things I will say about this game, and I think the word I'm looking for, renderers are probably doing a lot of heavy lifting for this game, but I actually think this game looks really good for a game from 2001. I imagine on an old CRTV in standard definition it would look awful. But, you know, that's just because CRT's in standard definition. Right. Message for Team Red Light. I hope all of you are heading to Building B in one piece. We're gathering in the infirmary, right above this floor. However, the door to the stairwell had to be blocked and will stop them from infiltrating. Look for another route. There should be an Arctic manhole which leads to the stairwell for the filtration plant. It's locked and won't open. Yeah. Oh, hello. Let's just run past you. A lot of the enemies have kind of like a fair amount of wind up to their attacks, so you can kind of like so evading them is not impossible. Ah, you jammy sod. Come on, behave. Oh, that's a missile. We basically won't get all the missile. Look. Right, let's just... Come on. Compared to the other one. Oh, hang on a minute. There is another way to aim. That's entirely my fault. I probably should have realised there was another way to aim. I have 12 bullets. Hey, buddy. Graham Madison. I can't take it anymore. I have to get out of this rotting dump before they swallow everything. The fort is being infested at an alarming rate. Fort Steward Security claims that going outside is suicide. That we've been confined to ground facility building B, but it seems like it's just an excuse to keep us all in one spot. There have already been too many casualties. I had no idea what percentage of staff has survived. I heard that they eat the brain and liver. They attack in packs to wear out their prey. As soon as my buddies get here, I'm getting off this iceberg and one of those snow trucks. I'm going to assume that didn't work out very well for you, did it? Yeah, so
Now
there's...
I can get to the manhole.
Right, that's another healing item, and... It's kind of convenient. Ah, Jesus. You little sod. Absolutely jammy little sod. He was perfectly there waiting for me. So what is my infection rate must be about 30% now. Just a little bit annoying.
It's the water filtration plant again. I should be able to get to the next floor by climbing up there.
Yeah. So hopefully, yeah, I'm okay. Oh, no, yeah, okay, but infection rate. So that's just 5. Okay, so I'm just making sure that I don't do anything stupid, because again, if we die, it's annoying. Just, fire.
I should just be able to stretch out and grab the ladder.
Yeah, as you can see, it's a really convoluted path you need to take for this, and it's a good thing that we took out the bats now, because the bats will try to interrupt you. Oh wait, I need to go back a little bit. Hey, ooh, I really don't like that. That feels, that doesn't feel good. Hang on. Hang on, how high do I need to be? Hey, oh. I mean, I'm glad you kind of snap to it. Because if you had to kind of, like, gauge it yourself, that would just be a disaster. It'd be a disaster waiting to happen. There's a ladder there. No, you. I can't want to get. Hang on. Oh, jeez. Oh, I'm out of bullets. Yeah. Oh, come on. Gotcha. Oh, come on. There we go. There's another one there, and there's a battery locked door though. I remember actually I need to come back this way anyway, so up we climb. We can head into building B finally. Reunite with our team. Ah, of course they got mines. I mean, yeah, that makes sense for them to have mined the put mines all along here. Hey Cindy, meet me at the recreation room when you're finished with your work in the labs. These Marines have shown up are so annoying, but things have calmed down here, at least for now. Sonia? Not too sure. Names are hard, aren't they? Even though I'm just really stupid. And that's a good possibility.
Vallejo, it's Dennis.
Damn it, Vallejo.
Sorry, Sergeant Riley.
Where are the others?
I'll show you.
Riley! I was concerned when we lost contact with you. I thought this mission would be a walk in the park for a guy like you. But when you failed to make the rendezvous point, I feared for the worst.
Where's Roger?
You alone?
Roger was with me, but one of those things got him.
They got Roger? He was a true warrior. And a good man.
Yes, sir.
We're launching a cleanup operation of this compound. It's payback time for Roger. Did you find out anything new about this
Payback time
place?
for Roger.
Yes. There's some connection between the water and those monsters.
The water, you say? We'll have to investigate that. Based on our report, the Pentagon decided to dispose of this facility.
We're bombing the place?
According to our files, there are several detonators throughout the compound. It was designed as a security measure in case the research material leaked out. Once they've all been armed, they will detonate on a timed countdown.
I have to give them credit.
There are two complications.
You know,
First,
Plan A
remote
is bomb the
activation
place.
is impossible. All detonators must be armed manually.
but that's a bad thing.
The areas containing detonators are spread out across the compound, and they're blocked off. I sent out the rest of the team to investigate, but they're having problems.
Where are the detonators located?
They're in all of the underground research labs. There's also one in the power reactor. We're on our way there now. Come with us. Villel has been waiting for a chance to see how good you are. Get ready to move out immediately. There's a helicopter waiting on the roof of this building. We'll go on up. Come as soon as you're ready. Let's go.
See, so it is quite funny that, yeah, Plan A is just to
What about the survivors?
nuke the
We have
place.
to save them before we blast this place.
Our primary objective is to destroy this facility. We'll worry about survivors later.
Yeah, we'll blow it up first. And if anyone survives the explosion, then, you know, they might be cockroach people. We should probably, like, dispose of them anyway. The nuclear testing facility is located deep underground, were originally the main purpose for Fort Stewart. After a top-secret nuclear test in 1998, that area was sealed off. Using the remaining facilities, the main function of Fort Stewart is now the research and analysis of special materials. Ground facility buildings A, B, and C, the command center, water filtration plant, power reactor, and the various lab areas are all connected through the underground tunnels. There's been a change in plans by the Pentagon. We're abandoning this facility. Therefore, those of you who have survived will carry out the destruction of Fort Stewart. McDonald, Fallel, and myself are going to the rooftop. Yeah, I mean, you've just told me this. Gary, Taylor, and Grant have already moved to secure activating the detonators in the lab areas. And the destruction of this facility is top priority. If you get this memo, head for the rooftop and all lab areas at once. It's all or nothing. Is that clear? Mike Madigan. What a name. Yeah, some of the life forms have a core. The latest research indicates that the core is the only weak point. The core is the part of the building that radiates light, and most of the time it is protected. If you manage to shoot the core, defeating the life form is much easier. Yeah, all enemies have like a shoot me here button. It is kind of funny. Right, there's some health. I tell you what we will do. We will heal up. And I know we're pretty much at time, but I kind of want to just like... I kind of want to get the next sort of event out of the way, just because then we can kind of get into the meat and bones of the rest of the game, if you will. Yeah, please restock my ammo because I have wasted... Oh, no, that was bad. Silly me. Boom. I want to say, I think I missed the flamethrower unit. I think I was supposed to pick it up earlier, but I totally forgot where it was. I'll tell you what, let's not worry about it. Let's talk to...
I just saw armed soldiers heading to the rooftop. Aren't you going with them?
Are we not going to have a heart-to-heart, Sonia? Maybe not. Okay, yeah, we will do the rooftop bit. Only because, yeah, then there'll be, like, more cutscenes and more... I do appreciate that this base has, like, swinging barn doors for their recreation area. That's a nice touch. It's charming. Totally unnecessary, but very charming. Was there going to be another mine? No, they decided not to booby trap further up, which is fine. I can live with that. I'm glad. So yeah, they're up here. They're shooting at some stuff. But before we join them, let's just quickly come over this way because some more shotgun shells and more mines, because someone decided they're going to mine the heck out of this place. It's flamethrower fuel. That's a dog tag. Not that I care too much about the dog tags. Again, as I said, there's, as far as I know, there's no... Other than when you start New Game Plus, I think you start with more supplies, the more dog tags you have. But I've already got a save where I have all the dog tags, which I'll use for my New Game Plus run in my own time. Yeah, they're shooting at a little beastie boy over there. I think little beastie boy is a big old beastie boy.
He's going for the water tank. Take it down.
Yes, sir.
Hang on. Let's get... Oh. Now we might as well just go for the auto way. Again, I thought that L2... No, R2 allows you to sort of more accurately sort of aim. I say more accurate, go into a first person aim, which actually will be much easier for redirecting myself as well now that I think about it. Yes, the water's doing weird stuff. But because it's so cold, it's freezing as soon as it kind of... Yeah.
This is Eagle's Crow. Red light team, do you read me? Repeat, this is Eagle's Crow. Damn, I've lost contact with the advanced team.
Hey Dennis, go find the advanced team.
Riley, you stay here and assist the men who are searching for the detonators. We've lost contact with all of them.
Yes, sir.
Here, take this with you. It's a dog tag receiver. Each team member has a dog tag that also acts as a homing device. Use the receiver to track their positions.
Now this would imply, as I said, there are 15 dog tags
I'll
in the
see you
game.
later.
So it would imply that we sent a team of
All right, Bilal, let's
15
go.
men here.
Yes, sir.
And most of them are already dead. That's just careless. It's actually used for a couple of other bits as well. But I think we'll get to that in a little while. Ah, here we go.
Hey there, soldier. Were you left behind?
You are...
Sonia Leone, systems engineer.
Do you know anything about the detonation system?
Yeah, a little. The detonators were placed in each research lab, but the labs were sealed off when the emergency security system kicked in. You need the metal tags that your friends took to get in.
Metal tags. Cindy, you're all right.
I'm still alive.
She's got an outfit that kind of...
You're not
I want to say it's a
dead
bit
yet
reminiscent of one of the Resident Evil characters.
Stay here. Once
I
we
want to say it's
finish
Claire,
arming the
isn't it?
detonators, we'll leave together.
Didn't I ask you to leave me alone? You just show up here like this. How can I forget about the past with you around? Please, let me forget.
I don't care if you despise me. But on that day, Andrew sacrificed his life to save mine. Now, I've sworn to protect yours no matter what happens. I have to. For you and for Andrew.
Oh,
She's
yeah.
got a
If you find
really
the
long
metal
neck.
tags, call me on the radio. I'm on channel 8780. I'll open the areas that contain detonators by computer. I don't think your team has worked it out, but the security codes can be input from here as well.
Okay. Let's synchronize our signals to this channel. Thanks, Sonia.
Wait. Here's the key to the snow truck in the parking garage.
You're gonna need it.
Take it. There should be something useful in the back.
Okay. You staying here?
We're heading to the infirmary soon. We can do more from there. That's where most of the computer equipment is located. I'll be able to help you from there.
I appreciate
It's funny
all your
because
help.
the infirmary is
I'll
literally
see you
just
later,
like
Sadie.
next door.
I've got to get back to my team. I hope they're okay.
So that's him, huh? I know what you must be feeling. But trying so hard to forget the past is just going to make things worse.
What are you talking about?
As long as you're trying to forget, you won't be forgetting at all. You don't have to forget. You don't even have to forgive. Instead, try putting yourself in his shoes and accept the situation. You'll feel a lot better. It must be hard for him, too.
I'm tired.
I see the one thing I find kind of baffling here is. Oh God.
This is Dennis. What's going on?
Sergeant Riley, this is Taylor. We need help now. I'm with survivors, but we're surrounded by the creatures.
Taylor, where are you?
We're in Tunnel Area B, the area that leads to the research labs. It's near the door in the water filtration plant.
Well,
Taylor!
sounds like they all
Taylor!
died. Anyway, let's go save. Yeah, because this is where the infirmary is. So they're not going far from the bar to the infirmary. So should they really be operating like electrical equipment whilst? 'Cause I'm assuming this place is supplied with alcohol. Anyway, let's save and we will pick this up next time. Oh my word. Anyway, with that all said and done, I hope you've enjoyed yourself. There'll be links to the socials in the description below. And yes, I'm sure there's lots of things that I've forgotten to mention, and I'll see if I remember to mention them as we continue on our adventure. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed yourself. As I said, you can click on me, subscribe over there. There'll be some other stuff. There's quite a lot of horror stuff that I've done in the past. So, yeah, check that stuff out. Might be a good time. Anyway, I'm losing it right now, aren't I? I look forward to seeing you when I next do.